break, so often we talk about depth, but how important is it for these teams to possess it?
Yeah, especially with the amount of injuries we see happen every season. It's so critical that teams have players that are ready to step up and produce and really allow you to not have to change the way you play.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's McDaniels at the 3. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Hield. Pass to Butler. Hield against Edwards. Podziemski, the bounce pass. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
This is what Gobert is known for. His ability to swat shots away with ease.
Conley finds Gobert. Randle outside. Warriors with the rebound. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, I did get a chance to speak with Steve Kerr a little bit. And we talked about the tall task of facing Anthony Edwards. Coach said he is so physical. Ant looks more like a linebacker than a wing. So we can't foul Edwards too much. That's playing right into his hands. So they'll try to play him tight without sending him to the line. Not easy to do. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. Edwards' shot is good.
And this is exactly what you want Edwards to do, using his athleticism to score on tough defense inside.
Butler on the way. McDaniels defending. Shots good by Butler.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe him. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
He gets that one. Butler's got his second bucket.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. From deep. Tries to keep it alive. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 3. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Podziemski finds Butler. Gobert with the block. Now McDaniels. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, McDaniels against Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 3. Randall outside. Conley the pass to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
It's like running into an immovable object. Gobert setting that pick nicely.
Healed outside. Here's Post. Still without a basket. Now here's Butler. Shoots over McDaniel. And the Warriors miss again. Now here is Conley. He's defended by Podziemski. Edwards against Butler. 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. Some solid defense from Butler. Warriors trail by 5. Green up on top. Edwards defending. Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Post. For Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Kuminga's come in for Green. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Randall with a screen for Conley. Pass to Edwards. The 9-foot shot. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Warriors trail by 3. Healed with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Butler. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
An aggressive mentality, always part of Jimmy Butler's game, taking it right at the defense.
Outside Edwards. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Podziemski with it. Still scoreless. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good decision-making by Hield, giving it up when somebody else was freer and in better position.
Randall outside. Back to Conley. It's deflected. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Here is Podziemski. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, that's why they're in front. Aggressive play at both ends. Nicely done.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
That one misses for Podziemski. Break since reaching 5 consecutive NBA Finals. The Warriors have missed the playoffs 3 of the past 5 years.
And to be fair, they did go 46-36 last season. They were 10 games over 500 last year. So they weren't a bad team, but Golden State doesn't just expect to be in the play-in. They want to be a contender.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Pass to post. Here's Pajemski. Covered by Conley. Plays up the pick. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Butler. From deep three-point land. A rebound by the Timberwolves. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks. A free throw drops for Gobert.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And Gobert drops them both. And here is Butler. 6 points for him. Hield outside. I'm talking about Buddy Hield. He is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from 3. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Free throw drops for Hield.
Everybody knows about how Buddy Hield is an incredible three-point threat. But what I love, here's a guy with a bunch of years playing 80 or more games. Love that durability. He's ready to go whenever they call his name.
Good on both. Now Conley. Nothing on the board. Randall outside. To the inside. Here's Alexander Walker. Outside for Randall. Gobert the pass to Alexander Walker. Count it.
Gobert drawing so much attention from the defense. Nice job finding somebody with a better look.
Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
Shooting from Minnesota, Nickeil Alexander-Walker at the line for 1.
On the free throw, no good. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation, Nickeil Alexander Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
No problems knocking that one down. Hield's got 5.
Leave it to Hield to respond. A consistent three-point sniper.
Conley the pass to Gobert. Timberwolves passing it around. McDaniels kicks to Randall. "13 feet away." Conley's shot is off.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Outside, Kuminga. Back to Butler. Hield outside. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Minnesota making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
The Warriors trailing. Here's Pajemski. Pass to Kuminga. Over Randall. Kuminga, no good. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Here's Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Payton. Here's Shannon. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. The Warriors have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Pajemski. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Pajemski. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Pajemski's got 6 points. And Randall has got the ball here for Minnesota. .133 left to play in the first. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Payton. Left side, Kuminga. Payton in the corner. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Looney. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's DiVincenzo. No scoring in this one. And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That's his first foul. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Alexander Walker. Read the pass to Gobert. And here's Edwards. Here's the 3. That shot off the mark.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minod's checked in. And Edwards drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Pass to Payton. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 33, Leonard Miller.
Here is Edwards. Puts up a deep 3. No good on the last second attempt there. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Timberwolves lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they've built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
Here's Moody. Still yet to score. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Spencer in at the point. That's the Warriors 5. Outside, Kuminga sinks the triple. Kuminga's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Warriors. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, you know, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Kuminga. Reed with the rebound.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Miller kicks to DiVincenzo. Miller sets a screen for DiVincenzo. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. Spencer, the pass to Kuminga. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Spencer's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. DiVincenzo passes to Edwards. Edwards cashing in from outside.
Edwards loves those long-range bombs. He's a confident shooter.
Here's Spencer, defended by DiVincenzo. Payton passes to Kuminga. And stolen by Miller. Pass to Alexander Walker. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. For 3, Edwards. And Spencer pulls it down.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Now here is Miller. Scoreless thus far. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Miller. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Now Reed, guarded by Green. 4 on the clock. And here's Edwards from the arc. Edwards with another miss.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Kuminga, screen on DiVincenzo. Kept alive. Here's Spencer. On the wing, Payton. Green with a screen for Payton. Trying to end the drought. Can't capitalize inside. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Edwards. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
That's all weight room right there. Edwards powers through the contact for the hoop and the harm.
And a closer look here at the hustle stance for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And I also have to call out how they've outworked their opponent, doing a great job of crashing the offensive glass and just creating those second chance points.
And Edwards, no good on that one. And you see, don't you, Clark, the steady progression year over year for Anthony Edwards.
Well, he's already an all-star since his 3rd season. With Edwards, the chance is there, if he continues to show the same improvement he's shown thus far, that he's going to be MVP caliber, and I dare say, perhaps the face of the league for several years to come.
Now the Timberwolves with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Kuminga. The turnaround. Edwards dishes to Gobert. And the wide-open shot from Reed. Nailed from 3-point land. Reed's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
T-shirt time. Dub Nation, who's going home with a free T-shirt?
And the Warriors making a change here.
Jimmy Butler.
Payton outside. Back to Butler. Clock at 6. Oh, no, stopping by that time.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He has 5. For 3, Edwards. The rebound by Payton. Warriors trail by 7. Pass to Kuminga. Inside. Post. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Now Reed. Alexander Walker with the ball. Outside Conley. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Reed. Takes the 3. No good there. Warriors have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Here's Post. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Michael Conley picks one up.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And some changes here for the Warriors. Hield comes in for Moses Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Kuminga. And then for Minnesota, Randall's checked in for Reed. And it's McDaniels in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That one is no good. Timberwolves leading by 4. Conley kicks to Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. With 1 on the clock. And Gobert throws it down.
Gobert so good around the rim. Had that shot back before the defense could do anything with it.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Outside Butler. Hield against Edwards. Hield outside. Here's Post. Not going to go that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Conley feeling it out. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And doesn't have the most height, but Conley sure plays with heart, unbothered by the contested shot.
Here's Pajemski. Covered by Conley, and the shot goes in. Pajemski's got 8 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Conley, the pass to Edwards. Overhealed. Outside for Randall. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Payton. Here's McDaniels. It's taken away by Payton. Pajemski on the wing. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with the team.
Get ready to move and welcome out your Warrior 16.
Green checked in for the Warriors. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 6. Conley dishes to McDaniels. Moves back up. And Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got 8 points.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside, Green. Now Pajemski. 8 points for him. Green with a screen for Hield to the inside. It's stolen by Randall. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, number 00, Terrence Shannon.
Warriors trail by 8. Now here's Hield. He's got 5. Green with a screen for Hield. Knocks down the 3 ball. 8 points for him.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hield to take these shots.
Conley the pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Over Green. That misses off the backboard. The Warriors have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. And it's Green with the jam.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels gets to Conley. Mr. Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shannon. Bangs home the trifecta. Shannon's got 5 points so far.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Outside Butler. Back to Pajemski. McDaniels against Butler. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
He's off on the first.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Good on the second free throw. Minnesota leading by 5. Pass to Shannon. Gobert with a screen on Heel. Here's Shannon. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Healed outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Conley. Down low. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Gobert is a big target, especially when he's roaming around that rim.
Here's Butler. Gobert with the block.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Randall down low. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And so it's Minnesota ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Alongside Steve Kerr and Coach, what is the offensive approach going to be in the second half?
Well, we just have to do what we do, move the ball and wear them down with our ball movement, our cutting, and our spacing, and set better screens, all the usual stuff.
Yeah, it always seems to work out for you in the long run. Thanks, Steve. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Here's Butler. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He is joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. Now here's Green. They trail by 9 points. Healed outside. No good on the triple. And here are the Timberwolves. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Gobert with a screen for Conley. This one for 3. Jimmy Butler pulls it in. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Podziemski finds Butler. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and the layup is up and in. Butler's got the first points of the second half here for the Warriors. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. It's stolen by Green, and now it's Green running. He can go all the way, and Green slams it in.
Doing everything himself. I love it when Green uses his defense to create offense.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. Shoots over Podziemski. Conley's shot is off. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Podziemski. Inside. Here's Green. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Podziemski. Over Conley. Julius Randle with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Pass to Conley. Timberwolves passing it around. For 3, Edwards. They get it back. Gobert. And Gobert throws it down.
Frenchman doesn't mess around down there. Gobert, what a vicious throwdown.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Podziemski. 8 points for him. A step-back shot here. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Butler.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors Youth Kids team. To make some noise for your Warriors Junior Champ Squad.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Right side, Edwards. Gobert dishes to Randle. Gobert the screen. And here's Conley outside. It's good from long range. Conley's got 8.
Basketball can be very simple. If you can let Conley run the pick and roll, it's normally a good thing.
Hield finds Butler. Hield sets the pick for Butler. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Outside Edwards. Pass to Randle. Randle is doubled. Now here's McDaniels. Gobert with a screen for McDaniels. And another 3 for Minnesota.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Green, the pass to Hield. And he gets that one to go off the front eye. 10 points for him. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Lets it go with a 3. And Gobert kicks to Randle. Gobert with a screen for Conley. 6 to shoot. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Hield. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You can count on Hield to take shots. He does all he can on the offensive end. Never sees a shot that he doesn't like.
Edwards against Hield. Looking to get back on track here. Good! Edwards mixing it up inside.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Anthony Edwards is a classic 2-guard. Clark, a spectacular player. What has impressed you most about his development?
Well, he's got a great body. He had it when he got into the league after just 1 year of college. Tremendous basketball body, strength, and length. and bounce. Now he's worked on refining his skill. I think the biggest thing that's impressed me is not only his work ethic, but his poise. He's not a guy that plays frantically. He plays with intentionality and purpose, and that's a tough thing to do when you've got his athletic ability and you're as young as he is.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Hield. He's got 15. Shoots from 12. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Tries again. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Hield.
Hield good at using this area of the floor. He's an impressive mid-range shooter.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Dominguez come in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Buddy Hield. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. Kuminga the pass to Green. And here is Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've been so aggressive getting out on shooters all game long. Nothing's getting past this defense, and that, to me, has been impressive.
And another thing they did well was just keep the effort up offensively. Lots of boards leading to extra opportunities, which they converted.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. Free throw good, Edwards. Here's Podziemski. 8 points for him. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The NBA is looking for greater parity. The Golden State's Draymond Green said, quite frankly, with this new CBA, dynasties are over. We're the last dynasty you'll be able to speak of because of the way this salary cap is set up. Guess we'll see. Kevin?
I hope he's not right, but he may be on to something, David. Thank you. First free throw is good. Podziemski hits them both. Timberwolves leading by 8. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. To the paint. It's intercepted. Payton passes to Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Oh, here's Edwards. 17 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Warriors trail by 6. Pass to Moody. Inside. And Kuminga throws it down.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Covered by Payton. Alexander Walker passes to Connor. Here's Randall. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Payton will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here's Podziemski. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Down low. It's stolen by Kuminga. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Edwards passes to Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
Warriors trail by 6. Podziemski with it. 10 points for him. Kuminga finds Podziemski. Clock at 6. Up and in on the layup. Podziemski's got 4 points in the quarter.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Staying strong against the defense. Rudy insists on getting that shot off.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. And the second free throw, good. Warriors trail by 5. Here's Spencer. Left side, Kuminga. Randall with some nice D. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. Yes, that goes in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
Forcing his way in is Randall. Hard for the defender to counter his strength.
Spencer, the pass to Looney. Pass to Moody. Payton looking it over. Shot clock at 3. Here's Looney. No good from outside. Minnesota leading by 7. Shannon passes to DiVincenzo. Randall outside. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. 10 points for him.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Payton passes to Spencer. Back to Payton. Takes it inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Randall. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Moody. And it's Spencer in at the point guard position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
First team foul. Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 1 shot.
One shot.
And Edwards, no good on that one. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Trailing by 10. 2 points. That one goes. Minnesota shooting 47%. Pretty solid. On the wing, DiVincenzo. To the middle. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Edwards. It's rebounded by Payton. Pass to Spencer. Now Kuminga. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Timberwolves leading by 7. DiVincenzo with it. Kuminga picks him up. DiVincenzo against Kuminga. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Boy, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Spencer, defended by DiVincenzo. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Outside, Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Some changes for Minnesota. Garza's checked in, and it's Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. Warriors trail by 14. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Over to the left wing. Kuminga against Reed. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Spencer. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Here's Conley. That's tipped. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Spencer. Stolen by Michael Conley. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And a terrific two-way player. Conley capable of dominating possessions all by himself.
Reed against Kuminga. Pass to Spencer. 5 to shoot. And there's the bucket from Kuminga. Kuminga's got 6 in the quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Conley finds Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Payton. Here's Reed. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Spencer. Payton outside. To the inside. Looney. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Edwards. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Joe Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alexander Walker.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards. And here are the Warriors now. 17-point game. Pass to Pajemski. Here's Post. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Butler. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And this is Jimmy's sweet spot. He loves finding room to shoot that mid-range jumper.
Outside Conley. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Picked him clean. Pass to Reed. The rebound by Post. Post has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now Pajemski. Here's the floater. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards looking it over. Warriors with the rebound. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. But driving Jimmy Butler. Good on the shot.
And that's a big-time take by Butler, showing just how tough he is on those physical drives to the rim.
Now here's Conley. He's defended by Pajemski. Ingles passes to DiVincenzo. Back to Ingles. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. And the basket by Edwards. Edwards got 18 points just in the second half.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Pajemski. Got it. Good job in the low post.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close. Count it.
Timberwolves leading by 13. Reed with a screen on Kuminga. And here's Edwards from the arc. Nice defense from Kuminga. The Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Butler against Ingles. Butler with the bucket down low.
Takes some handles for Butler to get the look he wants. Fun to see him create off the dribble like that.
Timeout.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Julius Randle comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he told his guys not to get comfortable. He said, so we've got a little breathing room. So what? That's no reason to slow down out there. He wants them to keep the effort up. Guys?
Thanks, David.
Team score.
Here's Randle. "13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Hield. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside Conley. Back to Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Warriors trail by 14. Hield outside. Pass to Green. Over Randle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Julius Randle picks one up.
There's always a spot for a guy like Draymond Green on your side. An incredible defender. He's unselfish offensively and a highly skilled passer.
Shots.
Free throw good, Green. He doesn't get the second one. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Randle against Green. Has to Gobert. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. Randle with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
You know, this guy never stops working. He's always going hard, and Randle's aggressiveness is what allows him to be such a good offensive rebounder.
Green with a screen for Hield. The kick outside to Butler. And it's off from three-point range. Timberwolves leading by 15. Outside Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
Podziemski finds Butler. Green with a screen on McDaniels. Here's Butler. It's stolen by Randle. And here is Conley. Randle outside. Has to Gobert. Three-pointer. Randle no good. The Warriors have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Butler, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost him.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Here's Randall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Powerful move that time by Randall, and he'll go to the free throw line.
Shooting from Minnesota, Julius Randle. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Randall. Both free throws good from Randall. Warriors trail by 19. Outside, Green. Here's Pajemski. Over by Conley. In the corner, it's Healed. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 9-1 run. Conley, the pass to McDaniels. 1:37 left here in the fourth quarter. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Gobert double teamed. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Most has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
And they pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And here's Randall after Jimmy Butler made that last 3-pointer. Gobert in the corner. Healed against Edwards. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Edwards got 32 points in the game. Butler deciding where to go with it. On the wing, Hield. Green with a screen for Hield. Lets a floater go, and it's good on the layup. So it's Minnesota now. Outside Conley. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, you know, and my teammates put out trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, you know, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
This is not your average regular season game. These teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Jaden McDaniels out there with Julius Randle. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's Edwards. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And a slick play call by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to catch up with Steve Kerr. He knows it'll be tough to score in the paint tonight. Gobert locks down the lane as well as anyone. He blocks shots, and then when you count up the numbers of shots he alters, you get a full picture of his dominance at the defensive end. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. And Minnesota with possession here. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Really left him alone that time. Edwards has got 5 now.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
Outside Butler. And he banks in the layup.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Pass to Green. Butler with the ball. Hield passes to Green. Outside Butler. 4-3. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Nice shot from Butler, making himself a threat from downtown.
Here's Conley. Outside McDaniels. To the middle. Here's Edwards. He's off on that one. Hield with the defensive effort. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game plan.
Outside Butler. 5 on the clock. On the wing, Green. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
Timberwolves basketball.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And when we talk about players who impact winning, Draymond Green is high on that list, RJ.
And the amazing thing, his career scoring average is in the single digits. Draymond does it with his passing and directing the defense and gives his teams energy.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Pass to Gobert. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Edwards. That's his 3rd basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
And you know he has the floater in the bag, so Edwards decided to deploy it there.
Butler on the wing. Over McDaniels. Rebound Minnesota.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Conley, that's in. Coming off an assist from Randle. And that'll tie this game up.
A cagey score on the inside. Conley has the smarts, and he has the skill.
Now here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Conley. And it's Butler with the jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Now here's Gobert. Still without a bucket. And stolen by Green. They're running. Here's Butler. Again, Golden State.
This is why you must stay in front of Butler. When he's leaking out like this, he's focused on scoring.
Conley with the ball. Outside Edwards. Got it. Makes him 4 for 6 from the floor.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
Outside Pajemski. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. McDaniels can't hit.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And it's Hield missing. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. McDaniels passes to Randall. Now here's Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Gobert. Over Hield. And he starts out with a miss in this one. The Warriors leading. Green finds Hield. Here's Pajemski. And here is Green. He's guarded by Conley. The fadeaway. And it's Green missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Hield against Randall. Over to the left wing. The shot by Conley, no good. The Warriors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. To the right side. Outside, Green. Here's post. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Sometimes the basics are all you need. Draymond runs a fundamental play to a great effect.
Edwards against Hield. Randall on the screen. And Edwards slams it in.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 00, Kuminga.
The Warriors have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
A nice shot by Butler.
Wanting it more, Butler beating good defense. Jimmy's such a fiery guy.
Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now here's Butler. 11 points in the game. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
The score now all even.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Warriors have got 8 of 13 attempts to go. Butler with the ball. Randall's in his pocket. Pass to post. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Payton's checked in for the Warriors. Moody comes in for Hield. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Randall. No points yet. Goes back up. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
And here's Pajemski to the paint. Stolen by Reed. Here's Shannon, guarded by Payton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Knocks it loose. Reed, a screen on Payton. 4 on the clock. From deep three-point range. The rebound by Moody. The Warriors shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Pajemski with it. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Payton. And here's Moody. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Nickeil Alexander-Walker picks one up. These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Second free throw, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo sends it home from three-point land.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Your Warriors Youth Kids team. Let's hear it for your Warriors Junior Challenge Squad.
Now here's Pajemski. Green with a screen on DiVincenzo. Outside Pajemski. He can't get it to go. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Randall. Back to Alexander Walker. Randall deciding where to go with it. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
Free throw drops for Randall. Spencer's checked in for Pajemski. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Edwards is checked in. And Randall drops them both. Warriors trail by 3. Outside Moody. Pass to Green. Outside Moody. Payton with it. 6 to shoot. Here's Spencer. And the Warriors miss again. Minnesota leading by 3. Now here's DiVincenzo. Randall outside. Now Alexander Walker. Randall outside. Shoots over Kuminga. Randall can't hit. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Golden State. Pass to Spencer. Back to Kuminga. They set the pick. Here's Spencer. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Minnesota's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Outside Reed. The 3. Drops in the 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 6.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's Green. He's scoreless.
Well, he's a bit undersized for a 4. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. Edwards looking for an opening. Takes a 13-footer, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
That's more than enough space for him to get that shot up.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. Back to the game after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
Minnesota in the lead. On the court for the Timberwolves. Second quarter underway. We've got Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Dante DiVincenzo out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid, and it's Miller in at the 4. That one goes in.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo covering. Pass to Green. Kuminga against Miller. Here's Spencer. No good from outside. The Timberwolves lead by 8. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Moody defends. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Here's Spencer. DiVincenzo with a steal. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Outside Edwards. The 3 ball. Kuminga pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Reed against Green. Moody on the wing. Outside Payton. Green, a screen. Just 5 on the clock. Left side Kuminga. Here's Payton. No good on the 3. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Miller. Reed, a screen on Kuminga. Here's Miller. Reed with it. Miller finds Reed. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Minnesota shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Nas Reed. One shot.
Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
Now here's Kuminga. Shoots over Miller. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's guarded closely. Outside, Alexander Walker. Reed against Green. Fades. Reed can't hit.
Well, that's what you get when you go for style points with the fadeaway. And look, he paid the price.
Outside Kuminga. To stop the drought. Oh, Kuminga. Strong like bull.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
It's Edwards on the wing. Once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Warriors trail by 9. Kuminga, the pass to Payton. Here's Spencer, covered by Alexander Walker. Pass to Green. Here's Spencer. Now here's Payton, guarded by Miller. Payton, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 9. Inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Miller. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Golden State has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Armstrong passes to Moody. Down low. Stolen by Reed. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Moody. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set. But what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Minnesota shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First one falls. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Warriors trail by 11. Outside Butler, going inside, shoots over Reed. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 13. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Moody. Now Edwards. 17 points in the game. Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Great awareness from Ant to locate his teammate for the score.
And for the Warriors, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Payton passes to Moody. To the inside. Here's Butler. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Conley. Pass to Reed. Now Conley. Guarded by Payton. Inside. Oh, Edwards bringing the heat.
And the offensive firepower Edwards is capable of is special. I mean, we are seeing it on full display right now.
Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Boat. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Payton. No made baskets yet. Pass to Butler. Stolen by Reed. Conley with the ball. Payton covering. Alexander Walker with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as he can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Reed a screen on Kuminga. Three-pointer. And Conley with the three. Conley's got 7 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Payton against Conley. There's a screen. Can they get it? It's wide right, hits off the rim.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Gobert. There's the triple. Edwards, no good. Warriors trail by 16. Here's Moody. Moody gets one inside.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warrior 16.
Changes. Green's checked in for Kuminga. Hield comes in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Payton. Randall, the pass to Conley. Here's Shannon. Off target from three-point range. And it's Butler with the ball for Golden State. It's a 14-point game. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Randall. Conley with the ball. Gobert finds Randall. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randall, he usually gets the best of it.
McDaniels against Butler. Green, a screen to the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Randall with a steal. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Here's McDaniels. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Free throw good, McDaniels. Warriors trail by 19. Right side, Green. Outside, Pajemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Back to Green. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And this is where Green looks to score. He's comfortable and confident down low.
Pass to Gobert. To the wing, right side. And here's Conley, defended by Pajemski. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Clock is at 3. Here's Randall. They get it again. Outside Conley. Here's Shannon. Randall outside. And there's the drive. Oh, it's blocked by Green. Outside Hield. He buries it from 3. Hield's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Outstanding jumper from Buddy.
Here's Shannon, guarded by Hield. From behind the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Post has got 5 rebounds tonight. Hield with the ball, now guarded by McDaniels. And the basket by Hield.
That's not on the defense. Hield is just skilled at keeping his eyes on the basket.
Randall outside. Conley finds Randall. Gobert with a screen on Green. Here's Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
2 shots.
That one misses. And the Warriors making a change here. Kuminga's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Warriors trail by 13. Pass to post. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for 2. Post.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So he gets them both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Conley looking for an opening. Gobert inside. Gobert with a screen on Hield. Back to Gobert. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tipped. Here's Kuminga. Oh, Kuminga, just a menace inside.
They're clearly taking advantage of this front court matchup, getting the better end of almost every play in the paint.
Pass to Randall. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 5th assist in this one.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
And so it's Minnesota. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
The Timberwolves lead by 11. Butler out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Steve Kerr as we begin the second half. Gobert with a screen on Butler. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Hield against Edwards. Outside for Butler. Spins. It's blocked by Gobert. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting it at 52%. It's McDaniels on the wing. Green covering. McDaniels can't hit.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
That one goes. Count it.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And how about Brandon Pajemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Playing with passion. Butler is never scared of a challenge, a wing who battles inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he hits one of two from the stripe. Minnesota leading by 12. Pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. The three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Conley's got 10.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside heel. Now Butler. Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. 13 points in the game.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And Edwards' teammates encourage him to be aggressive because when he is, he forces the defense's hand.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
Edwards, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first. Both free throws good for Edwards. And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
They have been pretty disgusting offensively. Too many miscues. They've got to get to the bottom of it.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Green. Pass to Butler. Back to Green. The three is up. The shot by Butler, no good. Minnesota leading by 15. Picked by Gobert. Inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The floor general Conley, dependable at finding his guys in screen and roll sets.
Here's Green. He got a piece of it. They recover it. Here's Post. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
At the line for the Dubs, Post taking 2 shots.
No good on that one. Good on the second one. The Timberwolves lead by 16. Picked by Gobert. And there's the lob. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, how do you stop Gobert on a slam? He's too big, rising up too fast. There's really nothing you can do.
Outside, Green. Pass to Heel. Outside, Pajemski. From the arc. And the basket by Heel. Heel's got 8.
Nice, clean bounce pass. Sometimes the fundamentals are all you're going to need.
Outside Conley. Offensive board. Gobert finds McDaniels. And the 3 off target.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not
the guy you want to leave open. And it's in there.
This is Butler at his best. Being aggressive, attacking with confidence, and scoring with physicality.
Edwards against Hield. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Pass to Hield. Hield, a screen on McDaniels. Butler against McDaniels. Hield, a screen on McDaniels. Shot clock at 5. Here's Butler. Oh, Butler! Strong move. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. McDaniels passes to Conley. To the paint. Here's Edwards. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 9th assist of the game now.
Oh, so smooth inside. Edwards found the opening and exploited it.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's time.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels.
Timberwolves substitution. Number 9, Nikhil Alexander-Walker.
And here are the Warriors now, down by 15. And there's the foul. It'll go on Julius Randle. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Here's Podziemski. Here's Butler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Butler's got 9 points here in the second half.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Conley with the ball. He's got 10. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Gobert with it. Just 5 to shoot. Wing shot on the way. Warriors with the rebound. Outside Podziemski. Hield with the ball. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Post. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Timberwolves.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
First free throw is good, and the Warriors make some changes. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Butler, and Moody is subbed in for Hield. Both good from the line that time. Minnesota leading by 11. Randle outside. Pass to Gobert. Back to Randle. Gobert with a screen on Green. Randle with it. Now guarded by Moody. Randle, good.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Here's Post. There's the double team with Alexander Walker. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here we go, one-on-one. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day he has the same approach and the same attitude.
And he wants to be great, Allie. There's no doubt about that. Here's Conley. Using the size. Gobert.
Outstanding job converting in close. Gobert understands how to execute around the rim.
Pass to Green. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Conley. Pajemski's shot is good.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And here's Conley. 10 points for him. On target from range. Conley's got 13.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside, Green. Outside, Kuminga. Outside, Green. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Post. And he jams it home with authority.
Nice feed inside. Saw the play develop and hit him right when he needed to.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Green. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Anthony Edwards. And Minnesota with possession here. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. 5 to shoot. Reed for 3. Looney grabs a miss. Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Pajemski. Now Looney. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Here is DiVincenzo. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Randall has a nice feel for the game and is willing to keep his teammates involved.
Outside Pajemski. It's deflected. Up top Randall. He's watched by Kuminga.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Randall inside. Kuminga's on him. And the shot's good. Randall's got 13. 1:53 left to play in the third. Outside Kuminga. Here's Payton. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota leading by 16. Outside, DiVincenzo. On the wing, Alexander Walker. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. He's got 9.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Looney, a screen on Randall. 5 on the clock. Here's Payton. Count it. Good. Payton's got his first points of the game.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors.
Number 61, Pat Spencer.
54 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Moody. Here's Kuminga. Good work defensively by Randall. The Timberwolves lead by 17. Here's Alexander Walker. No good off the back of the rim. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Minnesota's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Now here's Conley. Defense right on it. Good on the bucket.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Conley, shooting 1.
One shot.
Randall against Kuminga. Looney, a screen on Randall. And here's Kuminga for 3. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Warriors trail by 20. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Edwards. Then there's Naz Reid. Then it's Miller. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. Kuminga got a hand on it. Outside Edwards. A slam dunk by Reid. And he's now got the double-double.
And how about Edwards keeping his head up and spotting the open man?
Pass to Moody. To the left side wing. Kuminga against Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Spencer. Moody from outside. They grab their own miss. Back to Kuminga. Inside. Second chance shot. And Looney with the lay-in.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Now here's Edwards. Outside. DiVincenzo. Reid sets a screen. Jacks up a 3. DiVincenzo can't hit. Warriors trail by 20. Pass to Kuminga. To the middle. Here's Moody. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Moses Moody, taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside, DiVincenzo. Here he goes. Pass to Shannon. Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Kevon Looney picks one up.
Shooting from Minnesota, Anthony Edwards, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Ingles, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. That one misses. Warriors trail by 19. Here's Spencer. Oh, and Reed with a block. Ingles finds DiVincenzo. Edwards with it. Driving to the basket. Count it. Edwards has got 26 points.
Yeah, what energy from Edwards on the drive. Pushing his way inside and straight to the cup.
Pass to Looney. Outside Kuminga. Back to Looney. And here's Moody. Here's Spencer. And again, no good by Golden State. Minnesota leading by 21. DiVincenzo driving. The quick look, no good that time. Here's Spencer, guarded by Edwards. Looney, a screen on Edwards. To the paint. And the basket by Looney. Looney's got 4 points in the quarter.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Outside Edwards. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Timberwolves lead by 21. Here's Spencer. Down low. Here's Kuminga. It's rebounded by Anthony Edwards.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Pass to Shannon. Ingles, a screen on Payton. Here's Shannon, guarded by Payton. For three, DiVincenzo. It's rebounded by Golden State. Looney's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Moody. Outside Payton. Let's go with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Now DiVincenzo. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shannon, guarded by Payton. Outside, DiVincenzo. Reed sets a screen. The drive by DiVincenzo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
To the paint. Here's Kuminga. Stolen by Ingles. Here's Shannon. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Spencer. Back to Kuminga. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Sometimes a pick doesn't even have to be perfect. It can just be a pick. He just needs to create a sliver of space.
Up top, Ingles. He's watched by Kuminga. Pass to Shannon. Ingles, a screen on Payton. Banked it in off the glass.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Now Looney. Here's Spencer. Moody from outside. Sinks the tray. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He is not messing around. calling them into the huddle.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Anthony Edwards.
He has truly put on a show out there tonight, tearing it up on both ends of the floor. So impressive, and the other squad has looked helpless to stop him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. McDaniels inside. Butler covering. Outside Conley. Fires for three. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Pajemski. Randall against Green. Hield, a screen on Randall. Outside Hield. From downtown. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got 7 assists in the game. Randall outside. To the wing on the left. Second shot opportunity. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
No hesitation from the big man, Randall. I mean, this is how confident of a shooter he is.
Pajemski with it. Pass to post. Now Green. Checked by Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Hield for 3. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's Pajemski.
Yeah, staying right on the ball there. Randall with a nice shot contest, making a difference at both ends of the floor.
Edwards, the pass to Conley. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. Warriors trail by 19. To the inside. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Pass to McDaniels. Butler against Edwards. Picked by Gobert. To the middle. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. Now Hield. Back to Green. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with it, and it's Hield picking him up.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
Butler. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves lead by 19. Conley passes to Gobert. And here's McDaniels. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Butler with the bucket.
Yeah, an assertive move there by Butler, shaking off his defender and finding the bucket.
Outside Conley. Outside for Randall.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen on Green. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. Now here's Pajemski. He's guarded by Conley. Green, the pass to Butler. They set a pick. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Post shot, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 17.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Anthony Edwards.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
To the paint. Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McDaniels against Butler. Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there.
One shot.
That one misses for Gobert. Payton against Highland. Payton passes to Armstrong. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Looney finds Payton. Out to the right wing. Here's Armstrong. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.